They were the forgotten kids, the ones without a home, abused and ignored. They were children from Vigo County who, for one reason or another, had to leave their parents' custody. They all ended up at a place on the east side of Vigo County, Glen Home. The historic center for kids opened all the way back in 1903. At its height, it was respected all over the community as a place of shelter for children with troubled backgrounds. But it closed in 1979 under very different circumstances. Years of building decay and questionable management led to its closure. But last June, exactly 40 years later, we got word that something even more sinister may have been tied to the home's final days. In a special More to the Story, we launch an investigation that would span nearly a year. In it, we uncovered the grim and heartbreaking stories of adults who say they're still dealing with the terrors of abuse. Now, it's important to point out some of the details and language in this story may not be suitable for all ages. Reverend Ivell Lane died in 2008. His family denies any wrongdoing on his part. Coming up in the next part of our special investigation, the man who says he was Lane's boss is speaking out for the very first time. Hear how he says he believed the children in the Glen home were in trouble. It's an interview 40 years in the making.
In other news tonight, thousands are gathering in the nation's capital tonight to salute fallen officers.
It is National Police Week, an opportunity to reflect on the lives lost in the line of duty. One of those officers is Terre Haute's own Rob Pitts.
His name will be read during a candlelight vigil in Washington, D.C. That's where we find News 10's Heather Good. She's live with more on National Police Week events and how Wabash Valley officers are getting involved.
People who couldn't make it to Washington, D.C.'s special police vigil still have an opportunity to pay their respects. Tonight, the Terre Haute Police Department is holding its own candlelight vigil. It takes place at the police department's headquarters at 8 p.m. News 10's Sarah Lehman will be there. She'll bring you more on the emotional night. That's coming up tonight on News 10 on My Fox 10 and on News 10 Night Watch.
A broken gas line left a Duke Energy worker stuck in an elevated bucket. It happened near US 40 and 340. That's near the Clay-Vigo County line. Duke Energy leaders told News 10 workers were installing a pole and line. That's when they say the crews hit a Vectren gas line. At first, the worker in the bucket couldn't come down because of the risk of sparking a fire. A fire truck helped the worker get down safely. Crews are still working on containing the leak.
Let's get a weather check now from Kevin Orpert, and we saw the sun again for what seems like the first time in a long time.
It does seem like a long time now. Some warmer temps in store. Kevin?
Yeah.
2 years ago today, an Illinois family lost its son to suicide. Now they're remembering his death by bringing awareness to the mental illness.
The family created a group called Possum's Purpose. It's a Facebook page dedicated to bringing awareness to mental health. News 10's Jordan Kudish met with the Smith family today. She shares their story and why Possum's Purpose is so important.
Work began today on a road project in Terre Haute. It's topping tonight's traffic alert. Portions of Holman Street from Fruit Ridge Avenue to State Road 46 will be closed. Crews are working on milling and paving the roadway. Workers will still be providing access to homeowners. Work is expected to wrap up this weekend.
One local organization is putting its ducks in a row for a special fundraiser. They're doing the chicken dance, and that's a duck doing the chicken dance. Planning is underway for the Wabash Valley Rubber Duck Regatta. Organizers held a press conference for the event today. It benefits Terre Haute Catholic Charities. For just $5, you can adopt a single duck. It will serve as your entry into the contest. On July 4th, organizers will dump 15,000 of those ducks you see there into the Wabash River. The first duck to cross the line, the finish line, will win $10,000. For more information on how to adopt a duck, head to our website at WTHITV.com. I think he's a little confused.
Well, he's really getting it either way.
Indiana High School baseball sectionals will soon get underway. We'll have a preview for you coming up in sports.
Plus,
we don't have this around here. We don't have an acute care clinic. I can't imagine. I mean, we got to do something.
people in Lawrence County, Illinois have a new option when it comes to health care. We'll give you a look at it. That's coming up next on News 10 coverage you can count on.